Alrighty guys, first video of the day on this beautiful Monday. I hope you're all having a great day, great start to your week. And in this video, like you all saw in the title, we're going to be going over a couple of stocks, I think 3 in particular, that have very high short interest that could be squeezing. Keyword is could. And 2 of these companies are set to report earnings very soon here. So we're going to break down some estimates, the charts. We'll talk a little bit about the short interest. But before we do that, guys, don't forget to get your free money from Moomoo up to 16 stocks, each up to $2,000. All you guys have to do is use that link down below, or just go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo, open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, the best part of the promo is if you fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which right now Tesla's in the mid 200s, and Expedia is about $120 per share. So get on it, link down below. And of course, that is an affiliate link, full disclosure. It helps out the channel. And with that being said, cheers, let's dive right into it. So it's currently about 11:30 a.m. on the East Coast, so we're roughly 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours into the day, and the markets in general right now are doing pretty well, especially with the Dow and the S&P 500. It looks like the S&P's up 0.4%, the Dow's up 0.5%, but we have the Russell and the NASDAQ not doing much of anything. The NASDAQ's down about 0.07%, so pretty much at break even, as the Russell's up about 1 point, up 0.05%, also pretty much at break even, as we have the VIX up 1.5%, and the metals are pretty flat. Actually, silver's down 1%, gold's down about 0.25%. So yeah, not doing much there. So really, a lot of the greens coming today from the Dow Jones. The Dow's leading the way, and the Dow, you guys probably know, has been doing very well over the past couple of weeks. I think it's up 10 days in a row. Friday, I think, was the 10th day, if I remember correctly, or was it Thursday? No, I think it was Friday. Either way, the Dow is crushing it, and it's on its way to its potentially 11th day of green in a row, which is nuts. And SPY is on the verge of breaking out as well. You guys can see, if I pull up maybe this 5-day chart, you guys will be able to see it. Let me show you this. We have this downwards channel, right? Boom, right here. We're testing the top of it right now, literally in real time at about 453, 454. If that point breaks, this could be off to the highs from last week. I think we hit 456 on Wednesday, so I'm looking for that to maybe play out. And triple Q on the same time frame, which this is the 5-day, 5-minute. This is, let me pull up maybe the 10-day chart actually on triple Q so we can see what that's looking like. Maybe the 20-day. You guys can see, yeah, on this 20-day, although we are still holding this trend line, we are under the moving averages. We do have a death cross, which is not the best sign. But again, we're still holding this trend. So what direction are we going to pick, right? Do we bounce off, let's say, 375? Maybe we start going 380 plus and we start breaking out, which that'd be huge. Let me actually set my alert at 380. Or do we fall under this trend line and maybe start to collapse down even more from there, maybe down to, I don't know, let's see, let me do the alert first. Mark is out, we're above 380, there we go. So let's say we fall under the trend line, where could we go? Maybe down towards 370, arguably. That could be where, where this starts pushing, 363, 365. But let's just be patient, guys. Let's see how it goes. It's only 2 hours. We're only 2 hours into the day on Monday. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now let's dive into these stocks. Number 1 being Virgin Galactic. So you all probably remember this company. The ticker is SPCE. They had a test flight a couple of weeks ago, right? When was that now? Maybe close to a month ago at this point. It was in the end of June. So about a month ago, they had that test flight. Now they're getting ready for another test flight in early August. I believe here, let me see my notes, guys. The company announced a couple of days ago, about 10 days ago, that the window for the commercial flight from Spaceport America in southern New Mexico will open August 10th. And you guys know how that works. The window's typically 3 days, 2-3 days, maybe a little bit more. It depends, I guess. It looks like, I think the last test flight, it was a 3-day window from the, I think it was the 20th to the 23rd of June. I forget exactly when it was, but now we're probably looking at the 10th of August to about maybe the 13th of August for this next opening, test flight opening for the company. And the stock's kind of been, quiet. It's done nothing really in the past couple of weeks, and that's after we had a big dump from $5 to $3.50, and now we're pretty much at $3.80. So they have another test flight coming up, and on top of that, they have earnings coming out, I think, in about a week. Let me see here. August. 1st of August looks like they have earnings coming up. So, about a week from now, about 8 days, I guess. Yeah, 8 days from now, they're set to report. So let me actually pull up Yahoo Finance very quickly, guys. Bear with me. I'll bring my face right here so we can see what these estimates are looking like. And mind you, Virgin Galactic is a very small company, $1 billion. Well, I guess it's not a micro cap, but it's a smaller company than what we typically talk about here on the channel. And we can see they're looking to do EPS on average of negative 51 cents. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see that. And a year ago, they lost negative 43 cents. So their losses are going to widen. I was going to say narrow, widen projected year over year. Again, they're looking to do negative 51 cents. A year ago, they lost 43 cents. And on the revenue side of things, don't get too excited, guys, because on average, based on 9 analysts, $2.7 million of revenue is what they're looking to do. And a year ago, they did $357,000 of revenue. So they are going to be growing an impressive 650% roughly year over year, but still $2.7 million for a company whose market cap is $1 billion. That is just unbelievable. And of course, this stock is going to be very highly valued. If we're looking at the price of sales, I don't even want to look at it. It's insanely high. So you could argue it's very overvalued, but this is a company that has a lot of, I don't want to say, I guess, pent up demand. They have a lot of these tickets on the backlog, right? I think they have 800 customers, ready to fly up. Now it's just to the point where we're waiting to, regularly get customers in the air, and that's how they're going to do well. And let me tell you right now, their short interest is 24%, and right now we're at a big spot for the bulls on this trend line. Do we get a pop after earnings, maybe towards, heading towards that test flight? That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. Another one that I'm looking at is, of course, Coinbase, which has a pretty high short interest, 21%. We've covered the stock a lot here on the channel, and it's pulled back a little bit in the past couple of days. We hit $114 on the 14th of this month, I believe, and now we're at 97. So we are down almost $20, about 15% from that high, and the trend is, clearly still holding. The bulls are in charge, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know down below in the comments. And this company has earnings coming up very soon, maybe the same day or actually 2 days after Virgin Galactic reports. We have Coinbase set to report earnings as well. So they're on the 3rd of August, and this is one that's been going through a lot with the SEC. We're not going to get into that in this video, but quickly, what we will get into in this video, guys, and mind you, 20% short interest is pretty high. It's not as high as what we've covered before, but it's pretty up there. Let me quickly pull up this company here so we can see what their estimates are for their earnings coming up, again, which are on the 3rd of August. So we can see right here, guys, not many analysts cover this this stock. Wait a second, what the heck? This has to be wrong. This is definitely wrong. What the heck? This is weird. Here it says they're looking to do negative 1 cent EPS, average revenue of 170K. I mean, geez, that's wrong. So maybe they haven't updated Coinbase's data here on Yahoo Finance. I'm not sure. But either way, their market cap is $22 billion. Their beta is extraordinarily high considering it's a very volatile stock. It makes sense. So watch out for it, guys. I'm sorry we couldn't cover the numbers in this video, but it's one of those that's definitely moving a lot recently. The momentum's on the bull side, and we'll see maybe if it gets more. We'll see if buyers start coming in heading into the earnings. I mean, I'm pretty pumped about it. And the last one is KSS, which is Kohl's. You guys probably know Kohl's. This stock on the day is up 3%, and their short interest is 22.8%. And we've covered this before, but I'm doing a follow-up on it because now it's slowly starting to play out. It's not fully breaking out, but it's slowly starting to. You guys can see we're moving above the highs now. We have been for the past couple of trading days, above 25 bucks, which 24.50, 25, that was the high from back in March, April, back in, the middle of June. Now we're starting to break out of that point. We're above the moving averages. The triangle we drew out is kind of playing out. You guys can see here on the 4-hour time frame. Now I'm thinking this could be playing in this window right here between 26 bucks to about $28.50, $29. And if momentum really starts to kick in, guys, and we really get a squeeze on KSS, this could be breaking out even further from there. So let me set my alert. I'll do multiple alerts here. I'll put one at 26 and I'll do another one at maybe $29 per share. Let me do that now. Markets out. We're above 29, which is right here, guys. That was actually the high from the middle of December and also from, let me see here, the beginning of March. So that's a big spot. If that were to break, then Coles could really start pushing lower mid-30s. So yeah, keep an eye on it, guys. The ticker symbol is KSS. And with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, guys, and I feel like we could get there in the next week or two. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to get your free money from Moon, up to 16 stocks, each up to 2,000 bucks. Just use that link down below. Open up your account and fund it with at least 100 bucks. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys. Fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this a no-brainer, guys. So use that link down below. Don't be scared. And of course, it is an affiliate link, guys. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.